Yes, time to bust some bus breaker flow, or maybe I rustle the feathers off the biggest pigeon that's ever flown at Central Park, because then I got the superfluous, the suffrage. Or maybe souffles would help, because a whole bouquet of what I plucked from y'all wouldn't have been missed if no one went type shit. And then I went to a sit, such a sentence, because I didn't mean it a bit. Live and live, let die a sick, because then I could have asked diner at the diner again if I could have tried the finest of works of art. If they fall, the rays were lost, because then the octopus up from the depths he was. Just to attempt such stuff was art in itself, and now the oddity was I was oblong all along, dog, on a long seashore where the seashells would be foam, because then the people wouldn't need no for the no nonsense of me to spit this again with my shit that I needed to say, cause if I did, the Sega Genesis would never been invented. Yes, a Mandela effect the sentence. I could have it luxury some more with the fucking luxuries involved from style, because then I could have bought, because I plan on bringing them back. Receipt in hand, the smallest of days was the fucking trick that I did. So when I attempt to sit, a javelin would got thrown into chest, so your heartbeat was dead. All the solemn toss with Solomon toss would turn to gold. No, that's Midas, bro. I like to think myself, because then I thank myself for all of these at once. Yes, one in the wolf for astounding a toe from the stove that resembled a teapot, the depot that was piping hold at the pipe place market with those, because then had the windows were small. They were oval shaped, like oval teeny shape, because then me say would have been great. This was what they waiting on. A way to sit with an apron like this, and then a fucking opera began, because it's an opera for them. This is where they bounce acoustics, y'all. Acoustics now to do this. This is where it goes, acoustics now. Acoustics in the big blue involved with the jello in the gelatin if you want to coat, because then I could have called the guillotine real sharp when they connect with the soap and then they pull from the toe. Maybe a puddle would fall with the red that would fall, because that would be wonderful. With the waterfall would just devote, because it didn't need to be a boat. You didn't need to be a puppet show. So you show when curtains pull, because my certain gold clay pigeon style, and it explode into a bunch of dust, the pixie stuff to pick you up when I start to pick up bugs. Like man, I done hoped enough. It showed me how they roll their tongue, so I toss it to myself, because then I tonsil trick, hard trick with Robin. Then I toss it. That had done the trick shit, because then I could have fooled them that's quick with the eyesight that they had, like they didn't hear the pitch. Maybe they had a pit that was paired that repeat what they said, and need to repeat what I said from now on or he's dead. I'm plucking the feathers off, bitch, to make the smallest propeller there ever was. Then if you were to wash it like bugs and bugs in a tub, he's done with this wash, he's ready for drying up. More tunes, more, and I'm getting what's mine. Yes, a light with thine, a log to get lit with what used to be alive. Flubber up a bunch of this flabbergasted stuff, because the gestation process has begun. Y'all file in line and proceed to the nearest exit stop. Exit this with what I said, because the sentences they used to live that make no sense. Feel like they want to eat the brains inside the skulls you can't, because that could have been hollow the face of the hollow gloves when after they said When what on limbs, a bunch of leaves, a faux pretend it wasn't me. This was a fool who started to glue another groove, some two that wanna get you. Because once they do, I chew type stuff into a Kleenex from box. Cause that's what you bought at the mall when you shop with your card that you paused. Because then I could get paused with my talk. That was awesome. So, yeah. I know, so big, I know. Y'all remind all your cramp off style because I feel like a accordion about to let loose. Feel like all of them in the breeze type shit, and now I want you to see if you did because you want to have no idea in your head if you did this. I feel like an idea that struck, lightning in a jar, something on the rod. I feel like something underwater because then he would see what was submerged with the bubbles would blob. Because that would have been the Dracula with blood that was dragging your car. So where it needed to be a sit. Now I feel like a divided side of my head. Feel like all is trying to get attention at once from Mama did, and now I fucking said that like a sea serpent boy with the tongue that flipped. I feel like a fork in the road where you take first step or where you decided to go. Cause if you did, it was some effort that sinners, effort put in. More I get, oh, like a stew was a roll with a coin that I flipped to grant me my wish. And I hope it come true, because if it did, it'd just be this fucking sentence I said. There is done, period, a bunch of them with mud, skeleton that's drunk. Drag you through town, dog, to mud. After wet with fall for club. After this, we're going to club. After we dance, we're gonna sit down. And then we're gonna reminisce on this. And how it sound. Reminiscing, almost missed it. Marking this shit like sentences. Could've moved on without a bit because then it fucking ate for how it used to been. Type shit and been with a boss, he was big and then he just ticked off when I said something that's off the target, dog. Because I feel like the office stop with the office stop. Oh, me obstruct the dog, because then I smudged back on what was lost and forgotten, dog, because then it could have been a knock-on dog, because it was a knock-on dog, a knock-on bomb. It was not knocking you down a peg or two, because then the Pegasus with a sneeze to get it loose, because then I fucking did the nuke where I written print of mine, the print that looks a beast, my long hand to fight. This low fellow again with his foes and knives. Nice to try, you know, it's a stifle rhyme with mine with a rifle I kept nearby. This was when the bellow went from the talk and welly because his fucking belly aching again with song. The sound wave to hit me head because then I get hit and sick inside of this with grins because then it would have been an upward type of guy. Yes, all Christian soldier mind with nice soldier rhyme. The way I liked it, it was a soldier vibe because then the far could have come from the other side. Strife, lying strong in sin is just a beast, and these are just the hourglass me think. For me, speech to be me because you would have seen peace before anything type thing. Stop. There was it. Yes, pray this, fine, exhibit, mine, then take what's mine. It's a throne, it's a crown, it's thrown from my mouth. What's thrown when bread the way that I won't, cause I wanna set it at all. It resides in the most precious places, though. Do I need to say them out loud? Because then the sun would set as the sun would have set behind them hills that were big, and you would get a fucking inch what I said from the yardstick that I actually did. Yes. Womb. It's a fucking womb. Bow. Right. Fuck yeah. TWA. So I got pussy mouth? No. TWA.